Ever since the introduction of ranked competitive gameplay in Overwatch, thousands of videos have talked about the subject of toxic nature within Overwatch and how to deal with it. This is not one of those videos. I want to share with you guys my experience with someone who's truly being an asshole. I won't call him toxic because he's the type of online warrior you can expect in a PvP game that has rank on the 9. We've been playing with these diehard gamers since the days when Halo and COD were in their prime, but we didn't call them toxic. In my perspective, the T word has become so over-exaggerated within Overwatch that it misguides people within the community about its true meaning.
You're gonna fucking act like that, dude. Tell your mother to fucking swallow next time, faggot motherfucker.
You're the one getting
Somebody
upset.
stick something in your bitch's mouth.
And you sound like you're about to
You're the one who's mad.
like you're dumb shit.
Shut up, act like a fucking nigger and play the fucking game, you asshole.
Oh, so now we got a racist in the...
There you have it. 90% of Overwatch's toxicity problems have been fixed. Where are my gold medals? For I'm the true hero of Overwatch. If only it was that easy. There are a lot of issues surrounding this game, and listening to nerds yell and scream having an aneurism about who has more gold medals should be the least of this game's worries. The point that I'm making here is, if an issue can be easily remedied, then is it really an issue to begin with? Yes. I do believe that these types of players bring down team morale and are a detriment to the team regardless of what their rank is, how many gold medals they have. I feel that hackers and griefers are the true cancers of this game, making it look bad from an outside perspective, yet someone having a temper tantrum on their headset is what gets generalized as toxic behavior, and I feel that shouldn't be the main focus within this game. Lastly, I would like to add that this is coming from someone who puts at least 2 hours of gameplay into Overwatch every day, depending on my mood. 2016 was a blessing for us gamers, and my backlog increased dramatically near the end of December. So I apologize if I missed anything or if what I said was incorrect, but my main focus for this video is to show that it's not always people being assholes who ruin games. So the next time that you're in a match with a toxic player, don't get tilted like I did, and focus on what went wrong and find ways to counter those issues. If I wish to improve, then I believe constructive criticism from the community will be a key factor for improving in Overwatch. Not just a player, but as in gaining new knowledge about my surroundings. At the end of this video, I hope that this will be a learning experience for not just myself, but for you guys as well.
Traveling to Hanamura. Select your hero. Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
You guys aren't up at the spawn, are you? Oh my god, what the fuck are you guys doing up there? Oh my god.
Don't crap.
Idiots, man.
This will stop them.
Wait, why? I don't consider myself to be the best at Overwatch, but even I have to admit that this was a forced decision. Paying attention to your opponents and making sure that you have your teammates behind you to back you up is important to know before charging as Reinhardt. Now, I believe that this Reinhardt player right here was thinking, oh, well, I have a Mercy to back me up if I can just charge and take out some of the teammates. But that's not Reinhardt's role. I mean, you can charge in, but you just have to be aware of not only your opponents, but, you know, your teammates in back of you. Do you have teammates that can back you up if you get swarmed? Because that's exactly what's going to happen when you're Reinhardt. Yes, he's big, he has a lot of health, he has a big shield, but, you know, you can easily flank him because he's a big target and he moves around so slow. So those are things that you need to put into consideration before charging in as Reinhardt.
Oh my god, what? We're on defense, guys, we're not on offense.
Barrier destroyed. From the shadows.
Reaper's on top. Oh, fuck. Mercy, where are you?
And this right here is when shit started to hit the fan. Because I didn't focus on putting up ice walls, I instead got distracted by the Reaper that was on top of a ledge where Symmetra had all of her turrets laid out. And, you know, even if the Reaper jumped down, the turrets would have slowed him down. But I thought that I could, you know, at least try to freeze the Reaper before he could jump down. But at the time I was playing this game, I wasn't thinking like that. As far as the Mercy goes, I'm not exactly sure where she is exactly. You're going to see a clip up ahead where I do believe that she was trolling to get a reaction out of this guy, but I'm not exactly sure, so yeah.
I could use some help. Oh my god, you're standing fucking right there! Holy fuck. Nice job, nice. Yeah, thanks. Should have probably used when I was in my mech, but...
You know, from being distracted by the Reaper from earlier, I actually deserved getting killed by him, because what I really should have done was put up an ice wall, backed off, and I'm assuming that people watching this video are familiar with Hanamura, and there's two areas where you can get med packs that are right in back of me. And I should have just healed up and then went back in there to try and at least defend. But I didn't. Because I don't think in the heat of the moment, only when that moment is over.
Oh my god, did Reinhardt just fly off the map?
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective
That's
B.
pathetic.
Shield generator online. You are protected.
Don't worry, my friends. I am your shield.
Holy fuck, look at everybody just fucking leaves. You know, oh my god, what fucking good teammates, man. Pathetic, man. Oh my god, I'm playing with fucking retard.
Well, this is exactly the reason why you don't solo competitive. I mean, at that point, they were already pushing their shit in, but then they just pushed in even more by using all of their ults and team wiping us. So, what could have been done there? And I'm actually asking the community here what could have been done there when they all ulted us all at once.
This is not over. Barrier activated.
Good job, guys. You're fucking amazing. God, this game. Fuck.
Lights out.
Now, Hanzo is one of my least used heroes, but how did he get his ultimate back that quickly? Perhaps we're going up against someone who's even more experienced, and all of us were just a bunch of randoms trying to do our own thing and not cooperating with one another.
Suiting up. Routing power to forward barrier.
Walks among you.
Heroes never die.
Get in the fucking point, Junkrat! Oh my god.
You know, to be fair, this guy probably should have yelled at me because I could have at least used Reaper's Wrath form to contest a point, even if for a little bit, at a chance at getting a point back.
Fuck. What a dumb fucking play.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
Oh, time to accelerate!
System check initiated. Green across the board. I'm ready for action. Greetings.
Look at this team. We're gonna do great.
You know, there are times when I'm doing poorly, or if I'm on a team that's doing pretty bad, I just pick Lucio so that I get to hear decent music and hear positive words of encouragement to lift my spirits.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack
This is my
commencing.
jam.
Capture objective A.
Enemy spotted.
Audio medic. Speed boost. Let's get you healed up. Oh, turn it up. I am loving this. Push off.
Enemy turret. All systems checked out.
You hear that?
Get through this.
Tango down.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Yeah, let's pick it up.
I am claiming the
Push
objective.
off. Oh, this is my jam.
I am taking the objective. Join me.
Damage increased.
Speed boost. Audio
Objective
medic.
A captured. Commence attack
You
on
feel
objective B.
That was a decent push on the first point, but let's watch as it all goes to shit.
Double time. Healing boost. Yeah, let's pick it up.
Oh my god, it's fucking horrible, man.
Move to the beat, and the beat goes on. Pump up the volume. Healing boost. Depth is this.
There are times when when you're doing the best as you can with your hero, things can always go badly. This is exactly why I don't believe in the whole gold medal system, because it doesn't win games. but I'm gonna leave that for a later part in the video. At this moment, I use my ult because you can always expect a Reinhardt to charge in after he uses his ultimate. So earlier I mentioned that the Mercy may or may not have been trolling this player, which was, you know, he was already on full tilt. You can just tell. So as the D.Va player is getting overwhelmed by the Reinhardt, the Mercy player, on their hand, is giving the D.Va a damage boost, as you can see. And I'm just sitting there saying to myself, well, why would you do that? I mean, was she trolling, or was it by mistake? This is what I mean by before. I didn't know. I'm not 100% sure if the Mercy was trolling or otherwise. But you be the judge of that.
Oh, let's break it. Damn! F it up.
Yeah, don't bother healing me. Just make sure you don't put any heals on me. That's make sure. Like, don't ever put heals on me.
Push on. This is gonna make you feel better.
Fucking pathetic, man.
Let's group.
You guys are absolutely suck. Oh my god.
Oh, turn it up.
Barrage ready.
Yeah, time to heal up. Oh, you hear that? Push on.
I am ready to
Let's get
resurrect.
patched up. Speed boost. I feel great. Pump up the volume. Feel the healing beat. Yeah, let's move it, people. Oh, this is my jam.
It's at this point, when I'm starting to feel more tilt, that we were not getting past these guys. Getting past these guys would have been the equivalent of smashing their heads against a steel wall, because that was the second time that Reinhardt was nano boosted, and you know, they're clearly working together. Either they're in a party or they're in a group chat and they're all using their microphones, working together as a team, which is how you're supposed to play Overwatch, not, you know, one-man army. Hey, look at my gold medals, bitch, which was something that this guy was bragging about at the end of the game. He offered no suggestions, no strategies. The whole entire time he just bitched and complained. But I'm gonna leave that part till the end of the video, so.
I'm just getting started.
Oh my god, you guys are fucking sad, man. I mean, the worst fucking players I've ever seen in my life. Why did I group up with these guys? Oh my god, this is so pathetic. This is so fucking pathetic, man.
I've got you in my sights.
Barrage ready.
We've all had moments where we've done something stupid that we felt embarrassed to play the game ever again. This was one of those moments. The Helix rockets that I've had could have taken out Diana, and I could have applied some DPS to the tank, to the D.Va. And the D.Va would have had either two choices, either to run away, because she's the most mobile tank, or to take me on aggressively.
Construct sequence. Damage increase.
Fuck, I never seen anybody play as shitty as this. Unbelievably shitty.
Everyone, heal up.
Unbelievable, man. Get me out of this fucking game.
The war goes on.
Somebody quit something. Fuck.
The name's McCree.
Oh, yeah.
Group up.
Well,
Join me.
yeah, okay.
My ultimate is charging.
Get them off.
Come here, get stabilized.
Like I stated before, this was a wall, a steel wall. We were not getting past this team, and at the time I was just really thinking that there was no way to offer any type of suggestion. And if you're wondering why I didn't mute this guy, it was because of the fact that I was kind of hoping that through all of his angerisms he would at least offer some type of suggestion as to what we could do, how we could flank the enemy, or maybe someone needed to switch. But the whole time this guy was already on full tilt when I was already reaching that point. So yeah, there's sometimes when you're playing a game you're not going to win all of them. Even if you strategize and do the best that you can, it's just, you just sometimes have to take the L. And I understand people are going to watch this video and say, oh, well, you just suck at the game, you're fucking trash. Well, you know what, that's fine. It doesn't... Someone saying that I suck at a video game doesn't bother me too much. I mean, I want to do the best that I can, I want to do better, but there are times when even when you do the best that you can, you're going to lose. You might have to take the L and learn from that experience. And that's what I want to do with this video.
I've never seen such fucking retards in my life. Oh my god.
This old dog's learned a few tricks.
And at this moment is when I'm in full tilt. I'm trying to figure out what we can do. Maybe I need to switch heroes since I wasn't doing too well with Soldier. I was thinking about going back to Lucio, but, you know, another part of my mind was just saying, you know, we lost this game. And, you know, that's how it is in Overwatch. You win some, you lose some. But I believe that the most important thing is to learn from each match. How to do things differently. Do you need to change strategies on certain maps, whether you're attacking or defending? It's just all at random sometimes. You know, at the end of the day, it's just a video game, and it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, but it's most important to learn from every battle.
Oh my god, I've never seen anything like it. Come on, you cocksuckers.
My ultimate is charging. I've got you in my sights.
Come on, you retards. Fucking do something.
Now is the time, I believe, is the perfect opportunity for me to bring up my little rant about the gold medal system in Overwatch. At the end of the game, this guy bragged about how he had 3 gold medals playing as D.Va. So within his mind, he felt that he was doing everything right and that his teammates were pretty much garbage, which I have to admit that we all did poorly. But apparently, you know, the diva player here thought that he was the MPV, he was the king, he couldn't be touched, and that everyone should listen to him and play how he wants them to play. This is the type of attitude that doesn't belong in Overwatch. This is supposed to be a team-based game, right? So what ends up happening when someone has a gold medal, or even gold medals, or even when they're on fire, for that matter, is that they get the sense of superiority that they're doing everything right, they can't do anything wrong. And it is true that when you're playing this game, you want to do the best that you can. You want that, you know, encouragement. It's a great feeling. But when you think you're better than everyone else, and that, you know, you can take on the team, one-man army, you don't need any help, or you don't feel as though your teammates are doing enough, it's just not how the way to play this game, in my opinion. Which is why I believe that gold medals need to be incorporated into this game, so that in order to earn one, you have to do something that involves some form of teamwork. And I'm not just talking about an assist either, just something. Either that or just remove the gold medal system. You know, no gold medals. You know, I mean, what? You get extra experience or more points. I mean, this is not, you don't really get much with gold medals anyway. So I just personally believe, if you ask my opinion, I believe the gold medal system should be taken out of Overwatch completely. If you have teammates like this guy who think that, you know, they're the king at Overwatch, they're the king of the match, and that, you know, they're doing everything right, and that if they're on a team where they're not playing how he wants them to, then, you know, they all suck, they're garbage, they're trash, blah blah blah, yakety schmackety. Like I said, gold medals don't win games.
Fucking retards. Fucking fucking turds.
I love the smell of pulse munitions. This old dog's learned a few tricks.
I've never seen such fucking retards in my life. Yeah, keep switching. Keep switching characters. Gotta be the character, not the player.
You know, I stated earlier in this video that I said that it isn't always the toxic player that ruins games, but I will have to say that this guy's personality and his attitude to a PvP team-based game really stinks. But this is what I meant, you know, a short while ago. This guy thinks that, you know, because he has 3 gold medals, that, you know, his teammates are doing shit. Your teammates are doing poorly, and I just really believe that this gold medal system needs to be revamped or just taken out completely of Overwatch, because it has no place here.
30 seconds remaining.
I don't tolerate defeat. Get on the attack now. Patched up.
Fucking retards.
Originally, my plan had been to run inside and to maneuver to the right, but these things don't work out too well when you're on full tilt. So, yeah, I deserve this L at the end of the day.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
I don't quit till the fight's done.
Yeah, that's not gonna last long.
I've got you in my sights.
Oh God, thank you.
I understand the frustration of a loss and what it feels like to play with those who aren't as experienced, but I have a feeling that if we work together and strategize, then we might have had a better chance at winning. So from this match, I'm actually beginning to understand tilt now and how it works. There are a lot of factors in this game that lead to some frustration and disappointment, and dealing with all of them at once can lead to you feeling more frustrated, you're not thinking properly, and making poor decisions. And you can also apply these to other games as well. Near the end of the match, I thought about trying to calm this guy down in the hopes of like forming some type of strategy, or maybe there's something else we could do as opposed to listening to him yell into his headset. Yet, the only thing that would have happened with someone like this is just that he would have looked at my stats and said that, oh, well, you're just trash, I don't need to listen to you. And it just, that's the thing, you know, when it comes to, you know, people who are assholes over the internet, is that you can't reason with them. There's no point. So, the best thing I honestly could have done, really, was to just mute this guy and to get on my headset and offer some type of suggestion. Just something, because we all ran onto the point and didn't have any type of strategy, especially the diva player, because of the fact that he had gold medals and, you know, he thought that he was the MVP of the game and that he could do nothing wrong and all this other stuff, and everyone else was garbage. And I'll admit that we didn't do too well, but I just can't help but think, and just keep thinking in my mind that we could have, even if we lost, we could have at least had a better chance. As opposed to just running in there, you know, with no type of guidance, no one to take the lead or anything like that. So, thank you. If you've watched this video up to this point, I really thank you a lot, and would really appreciate constructive criticism as to what could have gone differently within this match. You know, should I have switched? Should I have... Well, obviously, you know, I should have played better. You know, obviously. But there are times when you're playing it up against people that are better than you. They're working together as a team, and we didn't. So, and I want to improve in this game. And I believe one way to do that is to hear from you guys. So anything, you know. Do I suck? Well, obviously, I do suck, but, you know, what could have went differently that game? So let me guys know, and I'll see you guys next time. Now, and Happy New Year to everyone.